Before the completion of Shigang Dam, the Taichung area relied on the waterworks system established during the Japanese colonial period. After the completion of Shigang Dam in 1977, the old waterworks system was replaced by the Dajia River Shigang Dam Fengyuan Water Purification Station water supply system. Following the damage to Shigang Dam caused by the 9/21 earthquake in 1999, water supply capacity decreased. To compensate, the Liyutan Reservoir, Liyutan Water Purification Station water supply system, drawing from the Daan River, was activated to support the supply. When the turbidity of the raw water from the Dajia River reaches a certain level, water is sourced from Liyutan Reservoir, while the supply from Shigang Dam is reduced. Additionally, the Shishuike River backup system is activated, utilizing water intake from Babo Canal to supplement the Shishuike River's water source, providing raw water for the Fengyuan Water Purification Station. In 2018, to improve water quality in the Greater Taichung area, a primary settling tank was constructed on the right bank of the Shishuike River in the Shigang district to reduce raw water turbidity. In recent years, the government has launched the Daan River, Dajia River Joint Water Resource Utilization Plan to ensure a stable and sufficient water supply, addressing the increasing demand for municipal and industrial water in the Greater Taichung area. The Shigang Dam has a catchment area of 1,061 square kilometers and was primarily constructed for public water supply and irrigation purposes. The tailwater from upstream hydropower plants on the Dajia River flows into the Shigang Dam, where it is retained and allocated. Public water supply, raw water is drawn from the Shigang Dam intake, then conveyed through the South Main Canal to supply the Fengyuan Water Purification Station. Irrigation water supply, water from the Shigang Dam supports agricultural irrigation for the downstream irrigation districts of the Dajia River, including the Babo Canal, Liyutan Canal, and their respective irrigation zones. The Shigang Dam, located in Shigang District, Taichung, spans the Dajia River and was designed domestically. Construction began in 1974 and was completed in 1977. The dam has a length of 352 meters. It is equipped with 18 spillways and 2 sediment sluiceways. The daily water supply capacity exceeds 900,000 cubic meters. During the 1999 Chichi earthquake, the movement of the Shalungpu Fault caused severe damage to the Shigang Dam. The fault rupture passed through spillway number 16, resulting in an uplift of 9.8 meters on the left bank and 2.2 meters on the right bank. The uneven uplift led to severe compression and deformation of the dam structure. Spillway gates number 16, 17, and 18, along with associated civil structures, were completely destroyed, while the remaining gates were twisted and deformed. The gate pivots also shifted from their original alignment, rendering the gates inoperable. This damage severely impacted water supply to the Taichung area, leading to a significant water shortage. Following the 9/21 earthquake, emergency repairs on Shigang Dam began immediately, and water diversion was restored by December 1999. By the end of 2000, all emergency reconstruction work was completed. After reconstruction, the dam's length was reduced from 352 meters to 275.5 meters, and the number of spillways decreased from 18 to 15. The daily water supply for the Greater Taichung area dropped from 850,000 cubic meters to 650,000 to 700,000 cubic meters, with the Liyutan Reservoir providing supplementary water. Over the next 10 years, incremental improvements were made to the dam structure. In 2007, the hydraulic machinery and electrical equipment were replaced, and in 2010, the spillway gates were upgraded. The damaged portion of the dam has since been designated as a National Earthquake Disaster Memorial Site. Additionally, a fish passage was constructed behind the former spillway number 16 to support the Dajia River's aquatic ecosystem. The Fengyuan Water Purification Station, located in Shigang District, Taichung, consists of 2 purification plants, Plant 1 and Plant 2. Plant 1 was constructed in 3 phases, with construction beginning in 1977 and completed in 1985. It was designed to process 400,000 cubic meters of water per day. Plant 2 was built in 2 phases, with construction starting in 1992 and completed in 1997, featuring a designed treatment capacity of 600,000 cubic meters per day. Together, the Fengyuan Water Purification Station supplies a total of 1 million cubic meters of treated water per day. The primary water source for Fengyuan Water Purification Station comes from the Dajia River, with 2 intake points installed at Shigang Dam to divert raw water into the South Main Canal. Near Plant 1, the canal has 7 gates, with the rightmost 2 supplying raw water to Fengyuan Plant 1, while the leftmost 5 provide irrigation water for farmland. For Plant 2, raw water is transported through water diversion tunnel before treatment. In cases of water shortages, the Shishuike River serves as a backup water source for the Fengyuan Water Purification Station. Plant 1 is equipped with 6 pumps, and water intake point, and a grit removal tank. The facility includes Phase 1 flocculation basin, sedimentation tank, and rapid sand filter, Phase 2 flocculation basin, sedimentation tank, and rapid sand filter, a coagulation basin with rapid mixing, and Phase 3 sedimentation tank and rapid sand filter. Additionally, it has 2 clear water reservoirs, 2 wastewater basins, 3 sludge thickeners, a sludge drying bed, and a sludge storage yard. Plant 2 is equipped with a raw water pump, a distribution tank, and mixing equipment. It includes a flocculation basin, Phase 1 distribution well, sedimentation tank, and rapid sand filter, as well as Phase 2 distribution tank, sedimentation tank, and rapid sand filter. Other facilities include a clear water reservoir, for wastewater basins, for sludge thickeners, a wastewater sedimentation tank, a wastewater regulation basin, and a dewatering machine room. At Fengyuan Water Purification Station, raw water is drawn from the South Main Canal into the distribution well, where chlorine is added for disinfection. The water then flows through the flocculation basin, sedimentation tank, and rapid sand filter for purification before entering the clear water reservoir. From there, it is distributed to urban supply areas. Sludge from the sedimentation tank is directed to the sludge thickeners, while wastewater from the rapid sand filter is first collected in the wastewater basin before being transferred to the sludge thickeners. The sludge is then processed in the sludge drying bed, where it is left to dry before being sent to the sludge storage yard for outsourced treatment. The clarified supernatant from the wastewater basin can be recycled back into the distribution well, allowing it to re-enter the water purification process for reuse. To reduce the turbidity of raw water, Fengyuan Water Purification Station completed the construction of a primary settling tank in 2018. During typhoons or heavy rainfall, when the Dajia River's raw water turbidity increases, water from the South Main Canal first passes through the primary settling tank for sedimentation before being conveyed to the purification station via pipelines. The primary settling tank consists of an water intake point, raw water pressurization system, for preliminary sedimentation tanks, 11 inclined tube sedimentation tanks, a confluence well, a mechanical room, sludge temporary storage area, a detention basin, sludge treatment basin. The water purification process begins with raw water intake from the South Main Canal, which is then sent to the raw water pressurization system. After being pressurized by pumps, the water flows into the preliminary sedimentation tank for sand removal, followed by the inclined tube sedimentation tank for silt removal. Finally, the water settles further in the confluence well before being gravity-fed to Fengyuan Plant 2 for further treatment. The Fengyuan Water Purification Station supplies water to Taichung City, including Fengyuan District, Shigang District, Dajia District, Tanzi District, Taiping District, Dali District, Wufeng District, Wuri District, Dadu District, and the Taichung Port Special Zone, as well as Longjing, Shalu, Wuqi, and Qingshui. Additionally, it supports water supply to parts of Miaoli and Zhanghua. Together with the Liyutan Water Purification Station, it plays a key role in managing the Greater Taichung area's water distribution and is one of the major purification stations in central Taiwan. The Shirlin Weir, located in the midstream of the Daan River in Miaoli County, was constructed in 1994 and began operation in 2002. Its primary function is to provide water for the Zhuolan hydropower plant while also diverting water from the Daan River across watersheds to the Liyutan Reservoir for storage and regulation. This project increased the water supply capacity of Liyutan Reservoir from 220,000 cubic meters per day to 900,000 cubic meters per day, ensuring stable water supply for Miaoli County and the greater Taichung area. Located in Zhuolan Township, Miaoli County, the Zhuolan hydropower plant spans an area of 12 hectares. The plant generates electricity by utilizing water diverted from the Daan River via the Shirlin Weir. After power generation, the tailwater is discharged into the Liyutan Reservoir for storage and further utilization. Completed in 1992, Liyutan Reservoir is an off-stream reservoir located downstream of Jingshan River, a tributary of the Daan River. Water is drawn through two water intake points, first and second intake works, which operate in parallel. The raw water is then conveyed via the primary raw water pipeline to the Liyutan Water Purification Station for treatment and distribution. Following the 9/21 earthquake, Liyutan Water Purification Station became one of the primary water supply facilities for municipal water in the greater Taichung area. The purification facilities were constructed in two phases. The Phase 1 purification system was completed in October 1993, with a designed water output capacity of 500,000 cubic meters per day. The Phase 2 purification system was completed by the end of 2002, increasing the designed water output capacity to 600,000 cubic meters per day. Together, the total designed water output capacity of the station reaches 1,100,000 cubic meters per day. The Liyutan Water Purification Station is equipped with various purification facilities. It includes a distribution well, rapid mixing distribution basin, and rapid mixing basin. The Phase 1 facilities consist of 4 flocculation sedimentation basins, 14 automatic backwashing rapid sand filters, and a 50,000 cubic meter clear water reservoir. The Phase 2 facilities include 12 flocculation basins, 6 inclined tube sedimentation basins, 18 rapid sand filters, and another 50,000 cubic meter clear water reservoir. Additionally, the station has a wastewater basin, 2 sludge thickeners, and 2 sludge drying beds for sludge treatment. The Liyutan Water Purification Station obtains raw water from the Liyutan Reservoir, which first enters the distribution well, where an appropriate amount of chemicals and chlorine is added. The water then flows through the rapid mixing distribution basin and is conveyed via the conduit box culvert before being directed to the Phase 1 flocculation sedimentation basin and the Phase 2 flocculation and sedimentation basins. After undergoing treatment in the rapid sand filters, the purified water is sent to the clear water reservoir, from which it is distributed through the water distribution system. Wastewater from the sedimentation basins is discharged into the sludge thickener, while backwash wastewater from the rapid sand filters is directed to the wastewater basin. The sludge collected in the thickener is further processed in the sludge drying bed before being outsourced for disposal and reuse. The clarified supernatant from the wastewater basin is recycled back into the distribution well, where it re-enters the purification process for further treatment. The Liyutan Water Purification Station supplies water to several areas in Miaoli County, including Sanyi, Tongluo, Tongshao, Rainan, and Yuanli, as well as regions in Taichung, such as Holi, Fengyuan, Taichung City, Dajia, and Weipu. It operates in coordination with the Fengyuan Water Purification Station, forming an integrated distribution network to provide municipal, industrial, and national defense water supply to the greater Taichung and Miaoli regions. Since the completion of Liyutan Reservoir in 1992, it has been jointly operated with Shigang Dam to supply water. However, as Taichung's population and industrial growth have increased water demand, the original single pipeline supply system has faced challenges in stabilizing water distribution, particularly during fluctuations in river flow and turbidity. To ensure a stable and sufficient water supply, the government has planned the construction of a second raw water pipeline at Liyutan Reservoir. Additionally, a new transmission pipeline has been built on the opposite side of the Shigang Dam intake to connect Shigang Dam with Liyutan Reservoir. This system allows the excess water from the Dajia River to be diverted through the Dajia River water transmission route, supplying purification stations and storing water in Liyutan Reservoir. The Liyutan Reservoir water source is connected to the Dajia River transmission route via the second raw water pipeline. When the raw water from the Dajia River becomes highly turbid, the cleaner water from Liyutan Reservoir can be supplied to the Fengyuan water purification station through the second raw water pipeline and the Dajia River transmission pipeline. This system helps ensure a stable water supply and mitigates water shortages. Taichung, a modernized city developed during the Japanese colonial period, has long placed significant emphasis on water infrastructure. Today, with continuous population and industrial growth, the demand for water has steadily increased. To ensure a sufficient water supply, the region's primary water source has expanded from the Dajia River Shigang Dam water supply system to an integrated network with the Daan River Liyutan Reservoir water supply system. This development has safeguarded Taichung from water shortages and enabled sustained industrial growth. Such achievements would not have been possible without the dedication and contributions of those working in public water supply management.